What is up, guys and girls? I am Virtual Pigs and welcome back to some Planet Nomads. What? Well, a lot happened off cam. I now have this spider web of energy just going everywhere. This place is now mostly solar powered. And Pippi has a landing pad. So Pippi's actually, you know, properly stored up now. But alas, it is about time, I think, that we started on something that I've been putting off, which is because it's a big old project. In fact, what sort of time have I got on that? 17 hours. Okie dokie, right. Oh wait, yeah, that's the drills. Because I need to do a thing, because the power expenditure on this is gonna be enormous. So yeah, it's going to be something that's going to last a little while. Now I need to quickly I need to disconnect, and then I need to reconnect that. And something that I know I can actually get relatively easily, being it only takes water and carbon, admittedly a lot of each. I'm gonna hook it into that, even though it's completely overpowered for that, but alas. Oh, actually, I wonder. Hey, there we go. So my buggy now has another 5 of each. So if we do need to go out into the buggy, we can be safe in the knowledge that we now have 7 in each generator. So I need to think about this, because oh boy, is this going to be difficult. It's going to be big. It's going to be an absolute pain in the ass to build. And I need it to be able to traverse all terrain. So, not a small task. But, alas, because we are now building a behemoth of a vehicle, which is designed entirely to be able to go all the way around the planet and do everything I need it to do all on its own. So, literally a mobile base. This thing's going to be enormous. And it's going to weigh a lot. And it's going to have a lot of wheels. Which means it's going to need a lot of power. This is going to get complicated fast. Did I turn that on? I did. Lovely. So, this is also going to take quite some time to build, so I would assume what the English words, those are not the words that I intended to say. But I want to break this up, essentially. I want to be working on this project and also some bits and pieces kind of on the side every now and then, which is where you guys come in. Because I've noticed that a fair number of people actually watch these actually get a lot of views. So if there's something you want me to build, put it in the comments and I shall see what I can do. And I may do those little projects on the side of doing this one. When I find the bit that I want. Where the bloody hell has it got? There it is. Floating foundation. Yeah. floating foundation. That is going to be kind of one of the pivot points of this. Now, I want something that's going to be relatively... I need to also make the center of balance, so I need to keep that in mind as well. So, but I want to make something that's relatively easy to get into, and I can see out the front of it nice and easily. Because, oh, she's going to be a big girl. So, where to start? This is the question. Alright, I think the first thing I need to do is I need to get the cockpit down. I'm going to work off of that. So, let's kind of get that sort of squarish. And then we will dump that on. Oh god, okay, that was fun. Turn that on, and then, assuming that, yeah, that is actually on, so... Okay, it's a little bit jiggly. But that's pretty much going to be our front part, so I now need to start designing the front of it, which isn't overly important, but it is something that needs to be done. Actually, you know what? Ooh. That could actually get quite tricky. Also, what's with the bloom today? Why is the bloom like ridiculously high? You know, I do wish that it wouldn't do this funky little dance that it does. Right, so I need that. And that's going to build up the front. So, this is one of the more important bits, because during the night this is pretty much going to help me see in those pitch black environments. Oh, now do I want it like that, or do I... No, I'm going to have it like that. Right, so... I need 2 glass components in order to finish that off. Glass, if you would please. Lovely. Right. I didn't exactly think the front of this through properly, because I wanted it to be quite stub-nosed, which, okay, I honestly don't know why that's happened. Okay, so maybe I need that. No, because that's still too small. Ooh. Conundrous conundrums again. This always happens to me. What have we got here? So that one needs the full slot. Ah! Perfect. That works exactly how I wanted it to go. And then all I've got to do is give that a bit of a roll. Hey, look at that. I'll worry about the underside at a later date. Right now, my main concern is to get the front of this kind of in shape. Yeah, I think that's not too bad, actually. I need extra glass for that, don't I? Yeah, I need extra glass and more computers. Wonderful. Just what I want to see. The lots of use of computers, of which I do not have. Do you know what? I'm going to build 2 of those, because I know it requires 2, but I can't remember if I needed 2 or 1, so... I think it was 1. There we go. And then we shall build up the front of this. It's kind of like a, basically it's a snub nose version of the buggy. Which, you know, makes sense considering this thing is going to be enormous. So, now comes the important question. What exactly am I going to do about the powering of this thing? Because I believe that's 3 blocks wide, and I believe possibly not quite wide enough to support that. No, it's ever so slightly short. That's okay. It's not a problem. I wonder if I can put a raised floor on it. Oh my god, I actually can. Admittedly, it's coming out the wrong way up, so I don't know what the bloody hell's going on there, but fair enough. Fine, I'll do it this way. Because I want a little, I want to say, like, section that I can kind of climb up on. So, maybe something like that either side. We could even go with putting those there, because they shouldn't interfere with the next bit I'm going to put in. Which I may actually have to raise the hover jack. Oh god, that's actually a lot bloody wider than I thought it was, and yes, I am most definitely going to have to raise that a good bit. So, come back that way like that. You just don't want to play ball with me, do you? Why don't you want to play ball with me? Huh. Interesting. I wonder if it's because it's actually too high for me to properly reach. No, it is just being that much of a pain. Okay then. I wonder. Oh, actually, that might be perfect. Almost. That is almost perfect. Oh, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, you know what? No, it's not. Okay, you. Do me a favour, come back down again. Because... oh god, that is way too close. Can we... maybe not with the whole... dodgy, like... okay, now it's at a dodgy angle. Lovely. That makes life so much easier! It doesn't, but you know. Semantics. Right, okay. Don't know if I'm going to use stairs or if I'm going to use a ramp yet. What I do know is that I want one of those because I'm going to bring this kind of down like that. I'm actually going to crouch because I don't need... actually, I do need to balance this on both sides to kind of try and keep... I need to try and keep it symmetrical, essentially, so the semantic balancing trick of trying to keep that center of mass roughly in the middle. Right, I need you up there. Oh, actually, no, you're perfectly placed. That's beautiful. You actually placed exactly how I wanted you to. What is this? Madness. Right, and then we'll come along either side. That should give me a nice little entry platform. Are you actually joking? I've seriously run out of frames. Fine. There we go. Because I know that for every block that I place, I'm gonna need at least one plate. You know, you being at that cockeyed angle is actually really unhelpful. Although that does seem to have leveled you out a little bit. Well, that was kind of handy, actually. That's actually leveled it out nicely. Huh. Fancy that. Because I'm not going to be coming off... I don't mind if it's angled slightly up towards the back. Because we're on a hill anyway. And I'm not going to be coming too far much forward than I already am. Right, now do I want stairs? Or do I just want a ramp? Questions that I have not got the answers to just yet. I do know that no matter what, I need to make these at least one wider to properly house the stairs or ramp. So, let's see what stairs look like, shall we? Or if they will even attach, which I'm gonna guess that they're probably not gonna want to. Yeah, because stairs sit so weirdly, and I don't know why. Also, they do come massively far forward, so maybe just a set of ramps either side will probably be useful. Again, with the being too... oh my! I've actually made it come low enough down that it's not doing that weird shake anymore. Wonderful. Now I don't have to deal with it doing the electric boogaloo. Right, so this is the idea behind this is this will obviously be my initial landing platform, so I would land on this, walk up here, and then apparently not walk up that. Ah. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so I can't walk up that, but a quick little jump won't hurt. And then I've got access to the main cockpit, and then this side is where I will have the switchboards and stuff. So, I need to create a wall, basically. I need to create a wall. Is there any particular reason that you've done that? Okay, don't understand why it did that, but fair enough. Yeah, it's not too far back, so... maybe make it too high, and then... slant it off at the top. Good God. Wonderful, right, okay, so that actually works. That works in my advantage, because it means the first thing I can do now is start working on the bit next. Now, do I want a cargo container next? Or do I want to put the generators in? I'm thinking cargo container. Something nice and central. Question is, do you actually fit central? I know there's going to be a bit of overhang, but that doesn't matter. So as long as the overhang is roughly the same on each side, which it is. Beautiful. Those are exactly the things that I want to be seeing. Because I can quite easily work around that. In fact, what I could even do is come along like that, and then that will just nicely connect everything together. At least it would if it was in the right place. Right, so I need 4 composite parts to finish that up, because I kind of want to finish that bit up next, so that I've got a solid, more solid line on everything that's happening. Also, that will give this thing a monstrous cargo capacity, which is gonna be needed. I can even get the framework for a couple of the things that are going to be going on that initial level as well. So, what are we thinking? Maybe actually, do you know what? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that one there, and then that there, because I believe they're the same weight, aren't they? 15. Oh, okay. that's ever so slightly heavier for some reason. But it's fine. Right, I need to get some of these blocks built up because there are ones that I may not necessarily have the capacity to get to at a later date. Right, so I can get to those bottom ones easy enough, that's fine. Yeah, I'll be able to get to all of those bottom parts nice and easily. I mean, I could decorate the top of that as well, just to give it, you know, that nice little bit of touch to make it feel like it's all one piece. Seriously? What the bloody hell are you doing? Oh, it is actually doing them, it's just taking its sweet fucking time about it. That's fine. I don't mind if it takes its time. Because it gives me a chance to think about my next part. I have no idea how I'm going to power this thing. Oh, that's actually come out quite nice. So, I mean, obviously I'm going to want to use the large suspension, so... How is that going to attach directly to that? Do I just want to attach it like that? Would help if I could actually see what the bloody hell I was doing. Okay. Not bad. Not disliking that. Okay, that's fine. What we will do is we'll go and put the other one on the other side then, because these will essentially be... actually, you know what? They're going to be the front wheels, so would it not maybe make more sense to have... Actually, no, because it's going to be lighter at the front anyway. Right, in comparison to everything else that's going to be loaded off the back of this front half, well, this front section is going to be fairly light in comparison. I've already gone through half an hour, oh my word. Honestly, did not expect that one. Okay, well... At the very least, let's maybe start getting... this built up. Because I know I've got the plates for this. I bloody well hope that I've got the plates for this. I wasn't joking when I said that this thing is going to be pretty freaking big. I think it may even, in fact, actually, yeah, it's highly likely this thing is going to be the largest vehicle I have ever built on this game. Which also means that I don't entirely know what the game's going to make of me building something so big. I mean, okay, so that's our wheels, our initial point of like getting on, and then we've got this and a little raise up. We can get in there. Yes, that's actually not looking too bad either. I am happy with how that's come out. Could you go up for me? Because I don't know what I'm going to do with this bit entirely. I'm thinking... I mean, I've got the things that I can run up there. That actually... Ooh, that's handy. That is very handy, actually, because if that gets loaded up, I am not going to want to unload all of that. So maybe making a central pipe to come along here and stop about there. And instead of using the item dispenser, this one, I want to have one of these, a conveyor connector on there, and then have one on my base. Those will then hopefully connect up, and when the vehicle's within range, they will share materials. Also effectively doubling my storage space, well, at the moment. But good God, this thing is already enormous. I mean, that's easily the same, or a similar size to the buggy over there, which still doesn't have a name. 9,801. And oh, okay, so it's also approaching the weight as well. Now, the only thing is that I did also want to attach one of these. Which I think just so happens I can't tell if that's actually done what I think it's done. Not quite. But okay, so it would be off ever so slightly because I don't have the clearance to be doing that. I mean, in theory, there's nothing to stop me just jamming it there. Actually, yes, there is. Pretty sure. Oh, no. Oh, I could actually just jam it right there. That's interesting. Because, I mean, that's pretty much going to be one of the main things of how this thing's going to traverse water. Because it's not going to traverse water fast in the slightest. Which isn't a problem. because it's not meant to be Speedy Gonzales like Pip and the buggy. What it is, however, meant to do is be completely capable and self-sufficient of travelling the entire planet, all on its own. Yeah, that's not actually too bad. So I'll need to build those. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I'll need to create the 12 mechanical parts in order to actually complete that section, because once I attach that, I'm not going to be able to get to it. This thing is going to be quite the build. I do also need to make sure that all of those flotation parts are of the same level, otherwise it's going to sit awkwardly, which isn't going to be helpful. Also, I wonder what the flotation weight of that is. I wonder if it says. No movement, but it can carry a lot of weight. See, that's not particularly helpful, game. An actual, you know, solid number on what the capabilities of that actually is would be more helpful. Come on, give me my thing. You know you want to. Just do it. Please. I think it. There we go. It's done it. It's annoying. Very annoying that I have to keep waiting for it. But you know what? It's fine. I'm going to leave this video here, and I'm going to finish off that little section. And then I'll probably come back to this another time, because like I said, this is going to take a while to build. It's going to be enormous, so yeah. But anyway, that does it for this video, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, stay awesome as always, and I'll see you lot in the next video.